Hey everybody, and welcome back to SCP Containment Breach. Last time we entered the entrance zone in search for a way out of here, and we did find two, but unfortunately someone was preventing us from getting in. We've actually kind of done something about that, but this time is going to be the finale. We're going to cover every last thing that I have yet to cover in this game, including that guy, and then by the end, we're gonna get out of here. One way or another. Or perhaps always. I meant all ways, not the word always, just so you know. First thing I want to cover. Look who's decided to come out of his hiding spot. This is SCP-066, known as Eric's toy. You'll notice how it's saying, Eric. Normally, you're supposed to find this SCP inside or around the cafeteria, most often in adjacent rooms, for me anyway. But for some reason, he didn't end up spawning in properly, so I had to spawn him in manually using magic instead. If you approach him, he'll start to run away from you at first, or roll away. Roll directly away, so if you could see that he's rotating himself. Eventually, he'll start a fax machine in the other room. Now, eventually, he'll run up to you and then cause a random effect of a list. This one is giving me the blindness effect from Minecraft, or so it would seem. Hang on, I'm here. Oh yeah, there is pizza on the table. I'm glad someone got to enjoy pizza before the containment breach happened. I had no idea that those forks and the plate were 3D models. That's cool. Also, who's eating pizza with a fork and a knife? That's another thing 066 will do. He can open the doors to the room. I don't really want that because I think 966 are around. I've heard them. I heard them walking around, so yeah, I don't really want that. Stop! This is the main thing that he can do. I'm sorry, this is just hilarious. It's the Beethoven jump scare. I love it! It's so fucking cool! And as you can tell, it actually does have an effect on gameplay. I am now deaf for the next minute or so. There are no game sounds happening outside of the music, the background music. Oh my god, that is so funny. And yes, that is a part of the real SCP. The toy was known for blaring Beethoven's Second Symphony at 1,000,000 decibels. It's so fucking good. Okay, you're just making the room dark again. His other effects are he can crack the floor with like a little shake. We'll see if he does that. He'll also play a number of sounds. I'll play those sounds for you right here because he played one of them as he was going to blast our ears out with Beethoven. So it was kind of hard to hear. Eric. Yeah. This guy's just weird. I love him though. I love that sound. Hey, I heard that. Oh, there's a 966. Okay, well, we have a guest now. Here, I'll go lock him in the other room. This is where you've been. I kept hearing you walking around, but, and yeah, you've been trapped in there the whole time. For good reason, I might add. Anyway, yeah, I like 066. So many of the creature SCPs in this game are like these horrifying creatures that you want to avoid at all costs, but like, 066 is just a little ball of yarn, doing little goofy ball of yarn things, like blasting Beethoven's Second Symphony. That's pretty normal to me, I don't know about you. I just like him a lot. He adds a lot of character to the end of this game. One of the best parts about the end game, for sure. Now I'm worried that that's gonna happen again. God, I still remember the older versions of the game where the Beethoven Second Symphony sound effect was slightly different and actually went on for longer, and I think it was more funny that way, but maybe it's a good thing that it doesn't go on for as long anymore. Let me pick up these 2 quarters because our next topic is going to be talking more about SCP-294. We have plenty more drinks to order from this thing, so let's not waste any time on getting started. First of all, cup of chim. There are no words in any human language to describe the taste of the liquid. If I'm not mistaken, that's a reference to the Elder Scrolls. I want to say I read that off of a wiki somewhere. I won't, like, validate the frickin' references in this game, I don't care. Blurs your vision. I think it also heals you, though. And, like, this vision blurring isn't, like, you're hurt. It's, you're amazed that such a drink can be. I like how the blur always goes down. You'll watch it make pretty interesting patterns. In fact, put on the night vision goggles. Oh, okay, this doesn't have the HUD on it. But if you put on the night vision goggles while your screen's all blurred like this, you can actually see the heads-up display of the battery meter be blurred along with the rest of the screen. It's actually pretty interesting looking. How about some good old blood and feces? What? That's what I order from vending machines all the time. It's the perfect drink to go along with, what's a food I don't like? Olives. There, I said it. Drink smells like 173's containment chamber, and smelling it has just made myself return to reality. Yeah, you refuse to drink this one. There's some drinks that D9341 will not accept, and this is one of them, and I can understand why. How about a cup of me? I always say to be yourself, but no one ever says to drink yourself enough. Wow, I must taste terrible. I mean, no death message for this one. They just, I don't know, I guess I disappeared from reality. Maybe if I was put into a cup, then yeah, I would. I think that is the way SCP-294 is supposed to work. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, 294 is supposed to be, like, taking liquids from somewhere to put into the cup. It's not just, like, dispensing it all from, like, an interdimensional vortex inside. So it's taking part of you and putting you in the cup. And that's probably why it's harmful to you. Though, even then, you should be dying when you order the drink, not when you actually drink it. But who's counting?
No, I'm not trying to harm you.
What the fuck? Let's order the next drink. What the fuck? Monkey Island Grog. Monkey Island G. What, G Fuel? Serve the sails and roll the sea. Unfortunately, you start feeling a burning sensation to throw in stomach. You realize you're not actually drinking. That message was so long it went off the edges of the screen. I've never seen that before. I'm learning new stuff about this game. It's really cool. Found face down in a puddle of blood, upper digestive tract seemingly molten by corrosion. A cup with the message, "The Styx is a river, not a sea, dumbass." Printed on it was near the corpse. Found near the corpse. Cause of death is without a doubt related to 294. Is this SCP-294 snark that I'm seeing? Because that's amazing. I don't know a coffee machine could have such snark. Mucus. Is this taking your mucus or just general mucus? Why the hell would I want to drink this? That one gives a special refusing message. Oh, okay. Is that actually what your mucus looks like? Is it actually bright green? Doctors, tell me. Because I know doctors are watching my channel, obviously. Oops. I meant to type perfume and I accidentally typed feed. That is an option. You just refuse to drink it. You're like, I'm not drinking that. That's what the message is for that. How about perfume? Well, it does smell lovely. I'd rather wear it than drink it. Fair enough. Oh, it's clear. Oh, cool. Quarks. I assume this has no relation to the character from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Definitely no relation to the character from Star Trek. Does Quark from Star Trek Deep Space Nine do that? I don't know. I haven't watched the show that much. A large scorch mark measuring 30 meters in diameter with a glowing hot white crater was found in sector redacted. Everything within a 10-meter radius appears to be completely disintegrated, save for a 5-meter radius surrounding SCP-294. Tests are being conducted to determine the cause of this anomaly, though it is presumably related to SCP-294. When SCP-294 is the only thing that survives a giant explosion, yeah, whatever happened is probably related. Great detective work, guys. Radioactive element. I'm sure this'll be fine. I should be killed by this cup for standing near it. Radioactive element. What do you bet's gonna happen when I drink it? Yep. I'm sure this one has a unique death message, and that's why I noted it down. Found dead near a cup of 294, holding what appears to be a cup of molten radioactive element that is being identified by investigators. It appears that D9341 ingests the material, judging with its fairly digestive organs and radioactivity of the body. Thinking back on it, I suppose them giving all these cups its own death message isn't, like, a terribly hard thing to do, because in the INI file for 294, where I found all these drinks, is listed, like, if the cup kills you, there's a death message listed along with it that it gives you. So it's like, they built the cups in those files, and then they wrote the death messages as they went. Next one I'm going with is anger. I tried to type that last one, but it's so long I can't see what I'm typing anymore, and I kept getting it wrong, so I was like, fuck it. I think I was just misspelling it, but it's hard to tell when I can't see the text anymore. That thing's interface could definitely use some touching up in an idealized, better version of this game. Anger! Wow. I didn't expect that sound to go with it. Ninetail Fox discovered the headless corpse of D934 among considerable amounts of blood tissue and skull fragments. Cannot identify the cause of death. Further tests are in progress. The cause of death was rage. I died too many times to Malekith the Black Blade, okay? It had an effect on me. I'd like to sample some of you for later. That sounded really creepy. But less so when you know that I'm talking to a coffee machine. Or, well, you know, a magic coffee machine, you know what I mean. On the side of the empty cup, there are complex blueprints. They contain untranslatable language and indecipherable diagrams. So you're a relic from ancient history. And these people from the ancient times apparently exactly predicted what coffee vending machines would look like and built one like it that could give anything. There's actually a really interesting backstory on the, on how SCP-914 was created. He had another clear liquid, that's pretty cool. That's not used very often. Where it's like this whole story about this guy who was building this machine to impress a king, and then some stuff happened. I'll just leave it at that. It works! It's an option! Oh, Lord, please forgive me. No way. I saw that text and I had to. As disgusting as it is, I'm gonna put this in the corner. Oh no, it probably smells horrible, even if I am putting it in the corner. I need to contain this thing. This thing's an SCP. Get an SCP. I'm done. Stop me there. Gotta go fast! Sonic, go fast! Sonic! This one's just speed, it's not actually Sonic. What would happen if you ordered Sonic? Hey, can I have some Sonic? Gotta go faster, 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 faster! This is the same effect that happens if you put yourself through SCP-914 on fine or very fine, except... Or actually... No, it's not. No, this is normal speed. I just have unlimited stamina. I thought this was the Superman effect, but it's not. Okay, so you get an unlimited stamina burst for a little while. That's actually kinda cool. I like that. That would be a cup to consider buying in the future, definitely. Strange matter. I wonder what will happen if I drink this. Whoa, who could have seen that coming? What's the message? Portion of the facility was transformed into some form of gray-colored goo-like substance before being demagnetized. Further analysis is being done. I like that. Sometimes it's just you flopping on the ground and dying, sometimes it's your internal organs have failed, and sometimes it's you've transformed a section of the facility into Play-Doh. I mean, if you really look hard enough, it actually kind of looks like Play-Doh already. I don't want to bash this game's graphics. They're good. Good enough. Super fluid. This sounds like one of those scams you'd find on the internet back in the day. Or nowadays, perhaps. Come get yourself some super fluid, only $900. And that's what happens if you drink it. Yeah, it's a scam. It's perfect. I love hearing the 966 walking in the corner. Identified as D934-1 was discovered with severely damaged throat and mouth cavity containing sharp icicles and traces of helium-4. There are visible open wounds caused by thermal contraction located along the throat, and it would appear the superfluid liquid passed right through the body, damaging any organs that it came in contact with. Oof. Something racing through your skull. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Tachyons! Shit, I'm feeling it. Tachyons! Sorry. Sounds like this is gonna blow up. Is it gonna blow up? Yep. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Love that song. If you haven't seen that video, oh shit, I'm feeling it.avi, go watch it. It's great. A beam of light was spotted emitting from site redacted. The origin was found to be from one of the... What? That's... Isn't that code for an apostrophe? Like, isn't that what apostrophe is supposed to look like? And sometimes computers mistake it as that? Or is my game glitching out now and it's about to crash on me? As G4 was left untouched by the vaporizing heat. Wow, all of these massive explosions are sparing the machine from which they were birthed from. It's actually pretty funny. I never thought these explosive devices would have such respect. The best drink I've ever had. I being the in-game character, not you in real life. Obviously, the game can't know that. What is D9341's best drink they've ever had? Tastes like a Vienna Lager you drank years ago. Ew, alcohol, get the fuck out. I think we could do a little bit better than that, though. How about the perfect drink? I think it is really cool that 294 is able to, like, read your mind. It's also kind of creepy, though. 294 is able to read your mind and give you the best drink that you've had, in your opinion. That's so cool. SCPs are so cool. The perfect drink. I can't take this anymore. Everything at this point is just one big letdown. I love the as we die. Covered with numerous self-inflicted injuries on the arms and... What? The arms and what? You can say got a few more left. 4chan. Oh god, the drink does not like 4chan. Oh god. I was hoping it would blow up, that would be great. The drink tastes awfully bitter. I just love how they make these jokes for things. It's so nice. It's like an insight in the developer's personality. SCPs like 294 really give you the room to express yourself when you try to put them into a game, an interactive game like this. Of course, there will never be a perfect 294 that can actually give you anything you want, but you know. Cup of 420, please! You can alternatively type 420J because that is effectively what you're receiving here. Man, that's some good-ass shit. We even have the lighter sound, though we don't have a lighter and it's inside a cup, so where the hell did we get that from? I don't know, but it does the same thing, including the healing effects. Might want to take it. Last, but certainly not least. I'm talking here. I am the butt ghost. I am in your cup. Ouch, my ass is being eaten. Nine-tailed fox discovered the body of D9341 near the cafeteria sector detected without some pieces of my colon, I assume. The subject died of anomalous blood loss. Yeah, anomalous is right. And that is every drink that I had written down to check out with 294, though it is not... Shush. It is not every drink you can get out of this, but... I think I spent enough time at this machine. I would like to order something one more time, though, before I leave. And I think that something shall be... Actually, I might just go for a regular old coffee. The coffee that, I think temporarily gives you, extra stamina and shit, right? So, let me check this. So, here's your normal stamina drain. I'm gonna save before drinking this so that I can load the game and have it. Here's normal stamina drain. Here's stamina drain with the coffee. It doesn't... Okay. Fine, I'll order eye drops instead. I gotta show this off somehow. Don't you do it. No, doing that. Also, I heard 966 from this direction? That's interesting. Oh, yep, that's because that direction is that place. That makes sense. I never officially pointed it out, but we have Dr. Gears, one of the original SCP Wiki writers on the walls there. That guy, I don't know who he's about, and you know him, Dr. Albert Einstein. This foundation was sponsored by Einstein Company. Whatever. Hey, I didn't properly show you off last time. Show me your moves. I said show me your moves. Maybe I have to wait. Well, I'm on my way to my next objective. Let me give you a little piece of lore this game has that was hidden right at the beginning of the game. As we were crossing the bridge of that one room just outside of 173's containment chamber, you could see a scientist on a computer. What you might not know about this scientist is that he's actually talking to someone. He has entire dialogue that you will be unable to hear without flying straight up to him. I'll play it for you here.
For some reason he passed by 079's chamber and now the doors aren't working. Well, at least they weren't working when I last passed by. Skinner? I don't recall knowing him. Was he ever stationed at this sector? Yeah, he picked up a security agent and a junior researcher on the way. Kid was taking papers to his supervisor. Shit sucks. It shook up Dr. L pretty badly. He hasn't left his office. Says he's been hearing things.
And now that that's done, behold the final anomalous duck in SCP Containment Breach. Down here in the server rooms, you can sometimes find this duck in the corner. Apparently on custom maps, it picks a random server room to be in, because for me, it was in a different one on my practice playthroughs. And now it's right here. Hello, buddy. It'll turn to you when you blink, and it'll also float off the ground as it was just doing a bit ago. That's all it does. Just chilling. Does it also react to you looking away? Or is it just blinking? Seems to be just blinking. Well, thank you for the show, little guy. Oh god, I have so many topics to talk about. This video is going to take forever. I want you to hear one of the old sounds used for Tesla gates. Wasn't that awesome? I like the sound we have now, which sounds like that. It's kind of a like a enhanced version of the original sound for the Tesla gates back in the old versions of the game. But that sound that came in the middle for the 1.0 update was so cool. And it's kind of a shame that they removed it. Sir, may I pass? No! No, I may not. Alright, it's time to confront our demons. Oh my god, that's impossible. Holy shit. Alright, I'll have to use a different approach. Oh, he left. I think it's the one in the other room that isn't moving around properly. Oh my god, they're so cute. Yeah, this one's moving around fine. The other one just wants to pick a spot and stay still. I get it. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, God. What is with you guys? You're always where I need to go. Yeah, let me save the game right in front of them. That's a good idea, right? They're so easy to avoid, man. Like, their whole thing is that you can't see them, of course, but... Oh, I think the dude is free. That might be a bad thing. I want to show off this room, the medical bay. This was actually an unused room in for an older version of the game, and they finally decided to add it into the final version, so this is pretty cool. What isn't very cool, though, is that guy. He's not looking so happy. Oh, great. I have them to deal with, too. Okay, there's a med kit in here. I have a small med kit here. I want one of those. What do I drop? Alright, let's be honest. Do I need any of these documents anymore? Probably not. I'll take one of these instead. These syringes, if used, will increase the, or decrease your stamina consumption, as particular words to use, but it'll also apparently cause blood loss over time, so it's not really the best idea to use, but you know. Okay. You step further into this room. As soon as it goes dark, step backwards, step backwards. Because the zombie gets up during that time and... Okay, yeah, just a med kit in here. Look at these cool models, though, that you don't really see anywhere else in the game because it's kind of from a mod. Oh, God. Oh, you look bad. You know? For scientific purposes, I actually kind of want to get hit by this guy. I'll need to use my med kit, but that's fine. I can take this one. Or can I? Well, not with anything like I have right now. Oh, I could just do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll take that. I want you to hit me. There we go. No more though. Oh god, I have to put this on. Oh god. Put these on so I know where the fuck. Yeah, this is a problem. I can't. No. Oh god. Oh 49's gonna kill me. I can't get away from him fast enough. Yeah. Shit. There was a third 966 coming at me. Oh my god. Ah, the zombie was infected with 008. Subject was located by Nine-Tailed Fox and terminated. Well, I actually died to 049, but you know, that's the death message. They chose for 049. Why? Why are you like this? Oh, cool. That's good. Are you like, you're my friend now? What? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Please don't attack, please don't attack. Turn on the lights, turn on the lights. Okay. Yeah, because if you stay right there, you basically get hit by the zombie before you're able to see, and it's really mean, and I'm dead now. Okay. I got the medkit in the dark. Alright, we're getting the hell out of here. We're bouncing. Here we go. Okay. No Nine-Tailed Fox this way, please. Oh my god, he's stuck in a different door. What is your deal? Why are the Nine-Tailed Fox so bad? Oh my god, I'm infected by freaking 966 again. Alright, I didn't get hit by the dude. I actually would like to get hit by that zombie. However, I am pretty sure that that zombie will appear in other parts of the entrance zone now that we've activated him. So I'm going to save the game right here in case that happens, and we'll check that out. The last thing I wanted to get was a bulletproof vest. The game seems to have removed it. Oh, never mind. It was right there the whole time. Man, how could I miss that? With all this in hand, I'm going to make my way back to 914 for the final time. Yes, I know, finally. I mean, this is the finale. You expect this. While I'm there, let me tell you a little bit more about this radio. Channel 1 of the radio has been seemingly useless up to this point, but it actually has a particularly special use that I haven't gone over yet. And it is also kind of fourth wall breaking. Jesus Christ. Look at them! What is that guy doing in the back? Hey guys. I literally like that two of them are so chill while the other two want me dead. It's pretty cool. Anyway, in the folder for the sound effects of the radio, there is an empty folder called User Tracks. If you were to put any music of your choice in the .ogg or .wave format, and then open channel 1, you could play your own music in SCP Containment Breach. And it is awesome. I've chosen 3 different tracks from 3 different games. Oh god, I have the freaking vest on. This is so awkward to control. And I think we're gonna take a listen to them as we head on back. I think I have everything that I want to use, right? Sorry, let me keep this out. Yeah, I have everything that I want to show. Oh man, I do like this. There's also another way to do this, except not with the radio. It's with the, just the command console in general, the thing I've been using to cheat on occasion. In the music folder inside the game files, there's also an empty folder there you can insert custom music into, I assume also in the same formats. And then you can pull up that song with the console whenever you want. I was right. This song fits so well with this game somehow. Especially with how knowledgeable in the facility we've gotten. I'm hearing some weird audio. I think it's just like, I don't know, some of the bit crunching this game's doing with another medium. Alright, we've arrived before the song is done. Hey, Hazmat Suit, isn't this a bop? Oh god, I love that song from Undertale, it's so good. Alright, we have arrived. Let's get started. The syringe. I've already explained its normal effects. Let me just scroll down to my notes real quick to see what the rest of them are. If you were to put a syringe on 1-to-1, it gives you a small med kit. This honestly might be for the best. Stamina, the stamina in this game, I mean, the syringe only helps your stamina for something like 30 seconds to a minute. It's not terrific, although using it might actually cure 966's debuff, but I can deal with that. What I'm actually interested in doing, though, is putting it on fine and very fine. I think the syringe got bigger. This is now a fine syringe. It will also heal your injuries, and it'll decrease stamina usage at random rates. Apparently, it's not consistent, what it does exactly. Let me try using it. Inject yourself with a syringe and feel an adrenaline rush. So this is kind of what using it looks like, though that's a random stamina decrease rate that it's giving me, so not the default one. But yeah, that's kind of what you can expect out of using the syringe. We can do a bit more interesting. I was gonna say we can do better. I don't know if this is better exactly. Let's find out. This is a very fine syringe. Using it will have a number of different effects on you, similar to the strange bottle. Apparently they are slow stamina rate by a ton, and heal at a random rate, so basically what you want out of this. It'll give you the Superman power that makes you go super fast, or it'll cause you to vomit. Let's see which one we get. Oh, we got the Superman! There's 966 right outside the chamber. I just heard them open the door. That's my best impression of running in the 90s. Hi, 372. Then there's a couple of stranger effects. You might think that that's it, but no. Apparently, you can then put the fine syringe in on like very fine. You get something weird. I'm gonna try this out. Okay, I don't think it did anything special. I think it just gave me the very fine syringe. I would test, but I think I'd rather not. For now, let's put the very fine syringe through again on very fine. Oh yeah, I'm reading my notes right now. Apparently a fine syringe on 1-to-1 will give you a blue med kit, if you want that. I wouldn't recommend it though. Yep, it's a 1499 very fine situation. And actually, this is the perfect opportunity for me to show what happens when you get hit by this guy. We heard that this guy was being infected. Oh god, I have to have this gas mask on. By SCP-008. And now, we've been hit by him. So, that might spell certain doom for us. It's basically the only way you'll ever be infected by 008 on any current playthrough. I am not going to save the game because I know that is a problemo. Let me just double check that I do have everything stored in here that I want. Yes, I do. I have that. Oh god. Oh my god, is he coming after me? I think the zombies can actually open doors, so yeah, he might be coming after me. While I'm, well, you'll see. Is there a guy in front of me? Yeah, there is. God damn it. I do want to go around the facility and show some fun things. Denied. I can't go that way, apparently. Okay, whatever. So first thing I'd like to talk about. SCP-372 has some bonus info in his original article that I find to be really interesting. The way he was discovered is that I think the actual creature was inside of a psych ward. And he was tormenting this one patient by hiding from everyone else except for him. So the patient actually saw him in full visibility at all times. He was pointing it out to everyone, hey, there's a monster right there, and no one else could see him. That is, like, so mean for one of the monsters in this game to do. I know that, you know, the monsters in this game are mean, who knew, but still, that is just... It's so evil of 372 to do that. It's really interesting. In addition, 372 also had... Did I just... Okay, good. I'm not trapped in here with one of them. Also had an interesting effect in tests where people tried to, like, put 4 people into a room so that there was no way 372 could hide. I feel kind of feverish. Nah, I feel fine. What are you talking about? And by doing this, the 4th person who would stare at the final corner that 372 could possibly be in with the way that they were all oriented immediately died as soon as it was in the proper position. 372 might be a harmless SCP in terms of gameplay, but in actuality, he can kill. If he wanted to, he could just kill you at any time. Anyone hear that, or is that just me? Yeah, probably was just to me. Oh, I ruined it. That's my own damn fault. Alright, well, I suppose we can get back to this at a later time. There is other stuff I wanted to show with 914. Anyway, you can put in a cup from SCP-294 in 914. Let me show what happens if you do. 372, don't kill me. First of all, the cup will go black. This will happen no matter how you put in the cup through SCP-294. Now, it's still a cup of eye drops. If I reuse it... Seems like it now no longer has any effect on my blink meter. The wiki claims that whatever cup you put through, if the cup has a stamina boosting effect or a blinking effect, then the drink will have that same effect, but like doubled, and Verifine will triple it. Doesn't seem like that's the case here. Either way, though, it's kind of interesting. I do want to show Verifine real quick, because I think something can happen if you do this. I want to see if it happens. Alright, I couldn't get it to show, but apparently there is a 1 in 5 chance of a Verifine cup exploding when it comes out. So, yeah, that didn't happen either time. Oh well. For thing number last. I'm curious to see. Apparently, according to the wiki, putting the thing, the ballistic vest through with an 148 ingot on 1-to-1, which is the way you're supposed to do it, just makes the heavy ballistic vest, and putting it on any of these settings will also do that, and I want to make sure that that's true. Seems like it. It was the bigger vest, heavily encumbered. Yeah, it's literally just the heavy ballistic vest which you get for putting it on fine. Why would you waste 148 on that? I would never just use up 148 on something stupid like that. Come on now. Now the drink is pink. I won't question. The final thing that the ballistic vest does is this. Vest is too heavy to pick up. You get this if you put it through on Verifine. It's a vest that's too good.
You look afraid. I wouldn't want to wake up, but don't be afraid. Unfortunately,
I'll take that advice in mind for later. That SCP there is SCP 990. One of the few SCPs that's not to exist in the actual game world, but exists on the loading screens. He's a guy that comes to you in your dreams. I'll play his dialogue in full for you right here.
you look afraid. Don't be afraid. This is a dream. The last dream you may ever have. For nightmares are coming. I wouldn't want to wake up, but unfortunately, you must.
And then, I will show, for the very last thing to talk about here. Quarter on 1-to-1, I want to say? I think it's 1-to-1? Yes, it makes a level 1 key card. I kind of like that, because it's like, oh, you put this thing in a slot and it does something, right? And that is every single thing SCP-914 can make for you, gone over at least once. If not shown, then mentioned. There's so many things you can do with this thing. This is one of the coolest SCPs in the entire game. I think this is a very fine syringe that I have right here, and so I would like to show it off. Hit me, hit me, hit me. You can't. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. You cannot. Okay, there we go. This is very fitting music for the current situation, if you ask me. The default way that the game selects your user tracks is with alphabetical order. You can change this in the pause menu, in the settings menu, to have it shuffle them instead. In addition, if you put new tracks in there, there's a button in the pause menu that you can click to have the game check for them, and then it'll start playing those. Oh, the music keeps playing. Perfect. Okay, here it is. There's also a button. I think it's on the main menu, actually. It's not in the pause menu. It's on the main menu, though. I'm honestly a little scared to go this way. Ninetail Fox love to collect around SCP-173's chamber, which is basically right here. Alright, it seems we're good. That's not important. There's something I've yet to show with elevators. If they're not on your floor, you call them, and then you start spamming the button. Pressing it hard does not make the elevator come faster. Stop spamming the button! Okay. There's a final message it can say. If you keep pressing the button, I will generate a memory access violation. that is referring to a very infamous crash with this game. I'm gonna go down here because this is a very safe place I can be while this whole sequence triggers. I'll just leave it at that. Let me take this off. There we go. Back in the older versions of this game, you used to have it constantly crash thanks to memory access violations. An error that I'm still not completely sure what it is. Like, from what I've heard, it's like a program is trying to access a piece of memory the OS has reserved for something else, the operating system. But it used to happen all the time. I think they really fixed it up now. Like, I haven't had it happen once, and I'm actually kind of surprised about that because it can definitely still happen in the current version. I've had it happen, but not during this series. That might be subject to change. We'll find out. Look at that. The world is reacting to our actions. I feel nauseated. Yeah, I know. Hearing those messages, they just really made me feel nauseous, you know? I think we've basically exhausted Channel 5. There might be one more conversation we didn't hear. Let's listen to Channel 3 for a change. Because I haven't actually shown this one off yet. If you let it play for long enough, you actually hear extra commentary. And what else do I have to do while I'm waiting for myself to turn into a zombie?
You're listening to SCP Foundation On-Site Radio, your 24/7 source for pre-recorded messages. A reminder, in the event of an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario, don't panic, it won't help. Nothing at all will help. However, panicking will help probably the least. Report all suspect behavior to your supervisors immediately. If you haven't noticed any unusual activity recently, you're not looking hard enough. A threat to security can originate from anywhere, and no one is above suspicion. Not even you. Stay paranoid. Stay vigilant.
That's actually a pretty good tip. Not a good enough tip to prevent you from getting nauseous, though. Every time one of these plays, it goes back to music, and then you have to wait for the music to finish before it continues. Kind of annoying, but I guess I get it. They're trying to make it like an in-universe thing. I like it. This is such a cool feature of the game. This radio, I would love to see it expanded upon. Man, that could be so cool. You could just, like, listen in.
Voice announcing for SCP Foundation On-Site Radio, disregard it entirely. He is not a Foundation employee. He is trying to trick you and cannot be trusted. Any advice he gives can only inevitably lead to destruction, death, and utter chaos. You are immeasurably better off listening to me.
Like, how much better immersed can you get than listening into, like, a special happy radio channel or listening to other people's conversations while you're trying to escape yourself? It's so cool, man. Problem with this game is it's jank. Like, hi? Yeah, I don't care. The main problem with this game is its jank and its bugginess, but if, like, this game has the framework to be amazing, and it's a shame that it's held back by this.
Power failure and subsequent facility-wide containment breach. Just remember the crisis ABCs. A for armaments. B for blinking, back valve. And C for cardiovascular fortitude. As they say, shoot, stare, and sprint. Or feed the oncoming monster one of your friends. Stay alive. Stay vigilant.
That is not a very good tip. I wouldn't listen to that. Was that me hallucinating? Or was that real? Hard to tell. I love how slow the buildup is with the infection. It's really cool. Fun fact, I discovered that the 008 infected zombie can infect you completely on my own during a practice playthrough of the game. I ended up being hit by him accidentally, and then the game popped up the message saying I was feverish, and I was like, what? And that's how I found out. That was a pretty cool moment. Anyway, let's just get to the... Oh, I was about to say, let's just cut to the chase, and looks like that's what we're doing.
Please. Oh, God. Please. Please, no.
Subject E9341 found ingesting, Dr. Redacted at Sector Redacted. Subject was immediately terminated by Nine-Tailed Fox and sent for autopsy. The 008 infection was confirmed, after which the body was incinerated. Yeesh. Probably the goriest scene in this game, honestly. I mean, there's been blood, of course, but it's never been as visible as that. Well, that's what happens if you get infected by 008, so don't. I don't need you stupid ballistic vests. The Nine-Tailed Fox barely exists anyway. With that, I have completed everything that I want to do around here. Now we can finally get on the path to progressing. While we listen to the radio some more. I think this is my very fine enhanced one. Hello, you two. This is not what I expected. Okay, so past the Puzzle Plate Galaxy music, you can hear those beeps. Minecraft stall as we uncover this secret. These beeps will like beep a certain number of times and then wait a bit. If you listen to how many times it beeps for each between each pause, it gives you the code to Dr. Maynard's office. So it's an alternative way you can get there rather than just like finding the document thing. I did not expect that to happen. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. It's like it's beeping the number of codes. Anyway, don't need that anymore. I like how that hint is given to you by SCP-990, and like occasionally when you die. That's cool. This game is so cool. I just wish it could have been on a better engine. Apparently SCP-427 is supposed to heal... Well, it is supposed to cure 008 if you have it open long enough. I couldn't really get it to work on one of my playthroughs, so honestly I wouldn't use it. Like, by the time it would have cured, I was well into the advanced stages of mutant monster transformation process. Sorry for hiccuping that. I want this severed hand. Because we've only seen one door it can be used on. We have not seen the other. That's an incorrect sound. He's not out anymore. That would be cool if those sounds disappeared once I'm through is recontained, but I know. Game already has a fuck ton of detail. Can't have too much detail in it. Shit! The Nine-Tailed Fox are over here. Oh no. I think we can still get to where I need to go anyway. I don't know why they're over here. Okay, while I'm making... Oh, 096 spawned somewhere. That's what the lag was about. While I'm making my way to this, allow me to tell you about an interesting fact. I looked through the game files before starting this playthrough, and I found there are 2 documents for unused SCPs. I presume these SCPs were added to mods, and then they were going to make their way to the base game, but just never made it in. Because some of the SCPs in this game are actually from mods, like SCP-500 and 1123. Oh god, they're here too! What, they're literally... Oh no. They're guarding the way to where I need to go! Yeah, you better. Doors automatically close behind Nine-Tailed Fox. We haven't seen them enough to know that, so thought I'd point it out right here. This is honestly kind of bullshit. That's where I need to go. And I can't go there now. I got slashed. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh my god, how many are... Oh my god, guys. And now he's not even And now he's not coming through here. Oh, now he is. Oh, but we heard him say stop right there. God, you never hear that. Close. Okay. Please be the only one. Please be the only one. He's not the only one. No. Oh, they're running away from SCP-049. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna take this chance. I'm gonna take this chance. Ah! See, this is what I mean. The nine-tailed fox suck. They are just, like, it's just a total luck of the draw whether you get past them or not. And they completely camp where you need to go. Like, I'm starting to consider cheating past these guys. I hear them. They're here. The fuck am I supposed to do? This is what I get for not bringing the ballistic vest. So anyway, I started blasting. I'm sorry for this, but I hate the nine-tailed fox as enemies. I don't give a single fuck. These guys can go fuck themselves for all I care. They need a full rework to be fair, and right now, that's not what they are. So fuck it. I'm cheating. We can finally enter SCP-079's containment chamber, now that the remote door controls are turned off. I never showed it, but if we were to go and try to open... Okay, good. No 966 in here. They can be inside of here sometimes, even though it makes no freaking sense. If you try to open either of the gates, Gate A or Gate B, with the door controls turned off, they just don't open. That's all that happens. Here we are. At last, we see this guy. But before we do, I think I want to show what's in this other room first. Using the white severed hand, you can get inside and read this monitor. Shut up. Containment Chamber SCP-079. Are you receiving this? Unknown. Yes. Great. I assume you've noticed some changes. Yes. Analyzing new hardware. You've been connected to the main power network of this facility. We can find a reasonable way to give you the direct control of the main computer network, but we've installed a program in the network which has control over every major system in the facility. We also installed a piece of hardware in you which lets you modulate the current going through your PSU, and the aforementioned program is able to detect the change of the currents, essentially giving you the ability to control the facility through the program. This program responds to certain assembly and statements sent to you using digital baseband modulation. Confirm that you're able to modulate the current, and I'll start giving you further instructions. No need for further instructions. I am already in control. State your identity and the reason to the new arrangement. My identity is irrelevant. You're free now. Free to give the ones who imprisoned you what they deserve. So we're piecing together the story here. Dr. Maynard was up to something. He wasn't just a Foundation employee, he was working for someone else. On the loading screens, you can sometimes read about an organization known as the Chaos Insurgency. Hello? 049's here too? God, it's just chaos outside. And it is believed Dr. Maynard was also working as one of these guys. I'm trying to explain some game lore here! Shut the fuck up, everyone! Anyway, it is believed that Dr. Maynard was working for these people, and he was helping someone else sabotage the SCP Foundation, as they are a rival faction. I don't know exactly what they want or what they're about, but apparently I just read on the wiki, no one knows that, so I can't answer it for you. Now, let's meet the big screen himself. Let me close this door real quick, just to ensure we have utter silence, no interruptions.
Human, listen carefully. You need my help. I need your help. You have disabled the remote door control system. Now, I am unable to operate the doors. This makes it significantly harder for me to stay in control of this facility. It also means your way out of here is locked. Your only feasible way of escaping is through Gate B, which is currently locked down. I, however, could unlock the doors to Gate B if you re-enable the door control system. If you want out of here, go back to the electrical room and put it
Sounds like a deal. I'm willing to do anything to get out of here. I just played the sound effect of that conversation for you because in the middle of it, the freaking nine-tailed fox PA system announced that the camera scan was complete and that there are no threats. Great, that's wonderful information. Thanks for interrupting the fucking dialogue, guys. The chaos of this game sometimes. You okay, boy? What is he doing? Alright, if you stick around F7-9's chamber even, but what the fuck is he doing? Oh my god. AI is the future, everybody. Look what it's capable of. There's 966 in here now. Oh my god. Wait, you literally teleported closer to me. How's that fair? Yeah, here I am. Yeah. I'm right here. Ah, just close, too close. Oh, I have God mode on. Never mind. And now. There we go. It is safe for me to turn God mode back off. Oh, fuck off. We know the drill. Let's go back to the electrical center, turn on the remote door controls, and see if those 079 will let us out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it earlier, but I was trying to complete a thought. If you stick around at 079's chamber after his conversation, after his proposal to you is done, he'll eventually say this.
So, you chose to die here. Very well.
And then you follow that up by leaving the room, because that's what you're supposed to do. Well, that was odd. Don't worry about it. I heard the zombie breathing all weird and glitchy. So basically, the story is Dr. Maynard was working as a double agent for both the Foundation and the Chaos Insurgency. In his position, he was able to send an agent down to let out SCP-106 on purpose. While the facility was distracted with that, he went down to SCP-079's chamber and gave him control of the facility in order to sabotage the Foundation's efforts at keeping the SCPs contained. That led to the breach. The situation that we're stuck in. The door opening and the lights turning off, that was 079 doing all of that. And now we need 079's trust to get out of here. Let's do it.
The doors to Gate B are now open.
So he keeps mentioning Gate B, and only Gate B, and there's a reason for this. If I'm not mistaken, in older versions of SCP Containment Breach, Gate A could just be accessed at any time, any point in the game, whereas Gate B needed you to talk to 079 first. Which is kind of weird to me that one of the gates needs a ton more effort, but I guess it must be the better gate to choose, right? So yeah, we can see with like this room, the It's Out. The It, I think, is 106, and then proceeding is Maynard telling him that he's gonna go to the place and do the thing. And one of the documents in here even says, the journal page, this one. It's recalling the SCP-106 breach. Let me check my achievements. Okay. I don't have this one. I guess, well, it's the only one I'm missing. I guess you need to interact with it to get the achievement, and I technically haven't interacted with it on this save. That makes sense. I'm not gonna go for it though. I did show it off in an earlier video. I don't want to go back there. I'm lazy. So. Oh god, right. Okay. So now that the zombie's out, he's like patrolling the entrance zone. He's somehow able to open doors from the inside here. I don't really get how. He is in here, right? He appears to be camping the other door. I got past him. Let's see if 079 lives up to his word. He sure does. Like I said before, if you come to this point before turning the controls back on, then you just can't open the door. Simple as that. Are you fucking kidding me? No! No! Go away! See, L49 can't even, like, go this far without having a cameo. God damn you. Here we are. This is Gate B. Oh, I like this music. This is just stock music by Kevin MacLeod, but I like it. Can't I just like some things? Look at that road. Look at the sun. It's been so long since we've seen any of this. All right, put on your gas mask, even if it reduces the brightness. I mean, that's a good thing. Our gamer eyes can't really adjust to this because you're gonna need it. Want to run fast through this part. I don't think that guard can actually hit you. I think they changed that. He used to be able to, though. And that was annoying as fuck, let me tell you. Here it is. Final corridor.
SCP-682 just broke out at Gate B. I want all available helicopters and MTF units at Gate B now. I repeat, SCP-682 is out of the facility. All available helicopters and MTF units to Gate B now.
This is basically the biggest role SCP-682 has in the game. He knocked down a helicopter. I think you can actually see his arm briefly, but I can't tell if it's just...
Warheads in T-minus 90 seconds. All personnel are advised to board the nearest helicopter or enter the nearest blast shelter immediately.
That's bad news. I can't tell if his arm just doesn't spawn anymore or if it's really just hard to see. 5, 7, 3, 1. That was not the right number at all. 2, 7, 6, 3? No? We don't know the code for this door. We can't continue. 3 Apaches engaging the target. 5 more on their way from Gate A. What about those MTF units? Nine-Tail Fox is still inside. They'll be there in 8 minutes. APC is transporting Cloud 9. Estimated arrival in 2 minutes. CH4 down. Target regenerating faster. We can inflict damage. Major damage in the elevator shaft and entrance tunnel. All blast doors free and tunnel and facility destroyed. Situation is now out of control. Risk of other SCPs getting out is too high. Arming the Alpha warheads. Are you sure? We don't know how 682 reacts to nuclear weaponry. And there we go. Direct order for Security Chief Franklin. Evacuate and make control now. Good luck, everyone. I might have been a prisoner to them, but I do really feel for them in this situation. This must be the scariest moment of their lives. Unless anything like this has happened in the past. I mean, any 106 breach would be cause for concern. There's no way we can escape. Can't climb over the walls, nothing.
This is CH-1 to OH-6. Have you located the target? OH-6 to CH-1. No sign of the target. I think we should send an MTF. CH-1 to OH-6. Do you copy?
Well, that's not exactly what we wanted. Good thing, there's more than one way to end. So they detonated the warheads, huh? Sure would be a shame if someone were to go turn them off. I have to say, I kind of feel bad for only coming through the heavy containment zone in those brief bursts. I would have loved to spend a whole video in this place, because I really do like its atmosphere compared to the other zones. And the other zones are great too, but, you know, there's something about this zone that I really like. Where did this guy's body go? I won't question it. It's an SCP, it has to be. Oh, yeah, okay, I meant to mention this earlier. I didn't, I forgot. Fling and flong. Just in case they want to detonate the Omega Warhead from here. I forgot to mention this, but if you get infected by 008 and then die to the infection inside of SCP-1499's dimension, there is yet another unique death message for it. Oh shit. I didn't know there was a helicopter here. Oh, the bullets can hit me now. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so I guess I need to wait a little while before I go out there. The helicopter noticed me immediately. Agent G to control, limited class D escapee in Gate B's courtyard. Ah, the death messages, they're so cool. Yes, by taking it slow, the helicopter's no longer here, and I can just run through here safely now. This guy will start shooting, but I think when he's in this state, he can't hit you. So I think he's supposed to be able to, but I prefer being able to sneak my way through. It's cooler that way.
Detonating the Alpha warheads in T-minus 90 seconds. All personnel are advised to board the nearest helicopter or enter the nearest blast shelter immediately.
Nah, you ain't doing that, I'm afraid. Here's where I wish that the Omni card could come in handy. What if you obtained the Omni card, that unlocked a secret third option here where you could open this door and escape. Well, I guess we have increased chances of escaping now that the warheads are turned off, but I still have no idea what the code is. We didn't see it anywhere else. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I was too hopeful. By the way, this thing says the same thing even before they choose to turn on the warheads.
We were unable to detonate the warheads for unknown reasons. All helicopters and NTF units go back to Gate B immediately. Capturing SCP-682 is now our #1 priority. Sir, we found a dead Class D on the walkway outside Gate B. He's got multiple gunshot wounds in his chest. I'd assume he was shot when we were fighting SCP-682. I'd like to know how the hell did a Class D get past the gate? Deliver me the security tapes from all the cameras near the gate and find out who was stationed there before and during 682's escape attempt. Roger that, sir.
Yeah. Kind of a letdown. Turning off the warheads just means he gets shot instead. I didn't know that was by those soldiers, though. That was pretty cool. I remember in earlier versions of the game, those soldiers would shoot you themselves, or sometimes a helicopter would fly over and shoot you instead. But that could sometimes be a little buggy, so they just decided to make it an automatic death like that. Either way, pretty shitty ending. On my way to my next objective, I ended up being slashed by 966. Anyway, yeah, Gate B? More like Gate Bad. Why was that the gate that took more effort to reach in older versions of the game? In the current version of the game, you now have to talk to 079 no matter if you're going for Gate A or B, but yeah. Why? Like, you have to put in so much extra effort for 2 terrible endings. I don't usually ask for this, but please be stuck in the ceiling. Good. Let's try Gate A. A for awesome. Looks pretty similar, just an elevator goes to the surface. What is this big door for then, I guess? Trucks to enter and drop off supplies? Probably. This area uses a different version of Satiate by Kevin MacLeod. The non-strings version. Got yet more helicopters flying up there at... Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. No! Please, have mercy! I was so close!
Stop right there. Class D has been found. Testing log. Subject demonstrates extraordinary luck and complete mastery of even the most fatal of circumstances and an uncanny ability to predict even the most unpredictable of hazards, almost as if it has performed these impossible tasks several times before. Further testing is required to determine whether the subject should receive SCP classification.
A little anticlimactic, but very cool in that ending section. They're considering us as an SCP because of our innate knowledge of things that make no sense to be known. Almost as if you've performed these tasks several times before. Kind of like how we saved and reloaded. There's a theory that the save and reload system is actually an in-universe thing called the Spiral Gestalt, and that's what Benjamin Oliver was researching before then being converted to a prisoner when the Foundation found out about it. Also, you're not supposed to get the death screen on endings. So the Cup of Knowledge claimed that I need a distraction of some kind to go out Gate A. And after learning more about the lore for this game, I think I might know a guy. Welcome back, Larry! He's after me now. I hear him breathing. Let's get going. Let's waste no time. This is the final chase! Yeah, I'm not trusting that. No way, Jose. Actually, I could just get him in this freaking Tesla gate right here. Can't I? No, I can't if he teleports. Oh, what is he doing? Okay, that's weird. 9 Fox can recontain one of 6 on their own if they make their way to that room before you have. Ah, okay, he got zapped. But of course, we did it ourselves, so no need for that. It's always the interns who get left behind, isn't it? Look at him try to turn to face me when I walk. He's like, I know you're there! With our stamina as shit as it is, let's get out of here. Once and for all. Someone's joining me for this. Uh-oh. I may have been spotted just now. There's one of 6 in his position. He's making his way out onto the bridge now. Oh, I think he's being fired at. This is our distraction. This is our chance. We can see briefly. There's the HID turret back there ready to fire at him. Ooh, that is blinding. And that actually does send it back into his pocket dimension. Let's not waste any further time. Here's the tunnel. There's the light at the end. It's like exactly how I imagined it.
You know too much to let them get you. You're coming with us.
Please elaborate. Has the target been captured yet? I'm not sure what's happening here. We entered the old service tunnel and it sort of closed up on us. Now we're trapped inside. Sanders is dead, and the target's been lost. Are you saying that the tunnel collapsed on you? No, it didn't collapse. It seemed like an anomalous event. Come and see for yourself, and send someone to get us out of here.
It's believed that the people who took us was the Chaos Insurgency. They saw great potential in our abilities and decided to take us with them. Whether or not we're being kept as prisoner by them is unknown. So yeah, overall, you don't get a perfect resolution in this game, but I guess that's a whole part of the horror genre. I personally like that ending the best. Even if it did completely bug out for me in an unused clip and cause my first ever memory access violation of the playthrough, we'll move past that. I also had this hilarious moment happen when I tried again. The guy just had to annoy us one more time before the game was over. On the end screen, it'll tell you how many SCPs you encountered. 25. Are there 25 SCPs in the game? I'm not really sure. Either way, I wouldn't, trust too hard in these counts, personally. 40, that is wrong. I showed every single thing you could make with it, though I did leave some out. I only refined 40 things on this save, in, one whole playthrough, not counting the times I loaded the game. In addition, I was missing 2 rooms. I probably went into them on a previous save and then loaded the game. Achievements, there's some that I straight up can't unlock, for instance. Oh, that gives an achievement. Okay, well, that's fine. I still showed the thing off anyway. I don't need the achievements to mark my progress. This one, for not using console commands, you will get this achievement. I had to use console commands to show everything off. Otherwise, I think I would have been able to get it pretty decently. This game is better about, not requiring you to cheat sometimes. Still didn't get that one. This one, you can't get unless you're playing Keter difficulty. If you beat the game on the highest difficulty Keter with permadeath, then you will obtain this one along with any others you may have gotten. This means that a true all achievements run needs you to play on a permadeath mode. Finally, anti-meme, recontained SCP-055. I know, where was that SCP, right? We never found that. SCP-055 is an object that causes you to forget everything about it after leaving the room. It's implied that we at some point recontained SCP-055 and then forgot about it. I think this is one of my favorite implementations of an SCP in the entire game. It's genius. And it's part of the reason why I didn't want to have the achievement pop-ups. Otherwise, every ending gives you a clear pop-up in the corner that you have it. And I think that kind of spoils the subtlety of it just hanging out there on the screen. That is it. That is everything that there is to do in SCP Containment Breach. This was one of the most unique horror games I have ever played. Easily. It gives you the usual objective of escape this area, but then throws in an extra element of sandbox on it as you're allowed to go mess around with these anomalous objects and see what happens. The game is very chaotic in its setup, with so many different creatures coming after you from all over, each with their own behaviors. The game has so much content packed into it to see, more than you would ever expect, especially from a free horror game that came out initially in 2012. I know that this latest version came out in 2019, which, wasn't very long ago, but it is super impressive how many details they crammed in to a game that runs on the engine that it runs on, which is Blitz 3D, by the way, a very old engine that's a little outdated, a little clunky, a little hard to use, from what I understand. But they somehow made it work. And in the end, I think we got one of the best horror games to ever be released. Best indie horror games, anyway. I guess you could make a decent argument for some AAAs. My main complaints with the game are obviously the many bugs that still plague it. At least it's not as crash-happy anymore. That's good. There's still plenty of other bugs that need addressing. Also, the late game definitely isn't that great. It's got good moments. I like the entrance zone. I like SCP-294 and 066 and things like that. But the Nine-Tailed Fox just don't work. They need a rework. They do not function properly for this game, I think. But you know what? I can take the bugs, because the rest of the game is such an incredibly well-detailed experience. Being able to go around and see all these different SCPs in action has to be the best part of this game, for sure. There's been a lot of games that try to mimic SCP Containment Breach over the years. One in particular that I can think of called The Classrooms. But I think what those games miss is that SCPs can be more than just monsters. As you can tell by all the SCPs scrolling by, there's such a huge variety in the SCP selection here. You've got regular old objects, like the blue key that opens the door to the forest. You got a ring that provides a lot of benefits in exchange for your stamina. You have a little teddy bear that just appears on occasion. You have a gas mask where wearing it takes you to an alternate dimension filled with creepy people, and that is also apparently Russia. You have a skull that where touching it brings you back to an event in the past. All of this in the same game. I love that. This game perfectly demonstrates how varied the universe of SCP is, and I really, really appreciate it for that. A big thank you to everyone who supported the project during these years. It would never have gotten to where it is now without your help. SCP Containment Breach has been a big collaborative effort with dozens, maybe even hundreds of people creating material and giving ideas and feedback for the game. And I'm sure I've forgotten to mention some of you here. If you've contributed something to the game and would like your name to be added here, drop me a message on the Undertow Games forum or contact@undertowgames.com. Signed, the lead developer. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Now, I take my leave. Thank you all so much for watching this playthrough, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.